What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. And today we're into some Monday picks for today. We got a very solid NBA slip to look through for today, and we're definitely looking to cash out on these picks. So if you guys are looking to cash out with me, make sure to comment down below your favorite pick of the day, as well as comment some other plays that you guys may have come up with on your own. I really do appreciate all the insight that you guys leave in the comment section below. As always, make sure to subscribe because a lot of these plays are super high value, and PrizePicks does love to take them off the board or change up lines very frequently. So make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these high value picks. And as always, if you guys get this video to 500 likes before the game starts, I'll be dropping a bonus pick down in the pinned comment. We have been crushing our bonus picks recently, and if you guys get this video to 500 likes before the game starts, I'll be dropping a bonus pick down in the pinned comment below. So make sure to check back on this video for when that bonus pick drops. And as always, if you guys do want access to exclusive plays, go ahead and join up on the outlet to get their exclusive picks. Members in there are cashing out consistently every single day, and they had a pretty solid NBA and NFL slate to go through today. They've had some plays cash out. It hasn't updated yet, but if you guys do join through the free link, which is in the pinned comment below, you will be able to see later on which plays they cashed out for Sunday night. Members overall have been killing it, especially this week. In November, I do believe it is their highest performing month. So if you guys do want access to these plays, go ahead and join up as soon as possible because members are killing plays from left to right. And speaking of NFL, if you guys do want some Monday Night Football plays, go ahead and click the link in the description below or just follow me at PickPlugYT. On there, I do have an NFL slip waiting for you guys to cash out on. I dropped it early today, so you guys should go and check it out. We got some solid plays to look at for today, but without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we'll be going over to the NBA first half. Recently, we've been killing these NBA first half slips, so we'll be going over to the points plus rebounds plus assists. And in this PRA tab, we'll be scrolling down to LaMelo Ball for 22.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. This one is going to be for less. Going up against Orlando, the matchup isn't looking too great for him. I know he's been on a pretty big hot run within the last couple of games, and I really do like this line for the under. Looking here on Outlier, which again you guys can have access to for yourself just by clicking the link in the description below. You'll be able to get a free 7-day trial, and you will be able to have access to all this historical data. As you guys can see, he's failed to hit this line in 8 out of his last 10 games, averaging 18.2. And in this game, this was a pretty close game and overall pretty intense game. He still was going on the under, having 18 PRA, and he had 18 minutes in that game, which is basically the highest amount that he's played in the last 10 games. So if he hasn't gone on the over in that intense games versus the Bucks, there's a very low chance that he goes on the over today, especially considering that looking at the overall matchup, they are first in points allowed, fourth in rebounds allowed, second in assists allowed. So there are definitely limiting teams when it comes to points allowed, and versus the point guard position is more of the same. They are limiting point guards a lot, especially on the rebounds category, so they are pretty solid defensively. He hasn't hit this much within the last 20 games, and he's overall 20% on this line. He in this line in only 4 out of his last 5 games, averaging 18. So overall, he does average 15.9 minutes within the last 20 games. Both teams are suffering from a lot of injuries, so the past matchups are pretty different compared to it is for tonight's matchup. So it is a lot different with accounting for these injuries. Overall, I really do like this line for the under, but an alternative play for those of you guys that don't have the first half props would be the points plus assist line for more. If you guys don't have the first half line, this would be a solid alternative because he's hit this line in 5 out of his last 10 games, averaging 37.5, which is very close to his line. And head-to-head, he's hit this line in the last matchup that they played, having 42 points plus assists. In his last game against the Bucks, he had 60 points plus assists, and he had an absolutely amazing game, but that was in a loss. Overall, I would be careful with this line, though, because if we look here, he has failed to hit this line in 8 out of his last 10 games at home. So he definitely hasn't been playing that great at home recently. That is another reason why I do like the under for the first half PRA. But if you guys like any of these props, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. For our next line, we'll go into the points category, scrolling down, looking here at Jamal Murray for 20.5 points. This one is going to be for less. As you guys can see, He's averaging 16.8 in the last 5 games, and he honestly hasn't been playing the best. He's been on a pretty bad shooting slump recently, and normally you can't tell that he's been on a really bad shooting slump when he's had a bad game versus the Lakers. For those of you guys that know, Jamal Murray has his best performances playing against the Lakers, and he had 14 points last night. So this definitely does say something. If we look here on Outlier, he's hit this line in 3 out of his last 10 games, going on the over. So he's definitely been playing pretty rough, and he's going up to a team tonight that is 6th in points allowed, limiting teams to 20.7 points, or limiting point guards to 20.7 points, and overall they are 13th in the league for points allowed. Now he's 50% hitting this line in the last game that they did play, but this was in March, which was a very long time ago. And looking here, within the last 20 games, he's only hit this line 7 times, averaging 18.6. So overall, he is not the same as he was before, and he hasn't been playing on his best game. And by the way, if you guys do feel confident in this line or any of the other picks in this video, I do suggest that you do tail it with the free line that is on Chalkboard right now for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on 0.5 points. This is a huge line that you guys can cash out on, especially since Chalkboard does give an up to 100 times payout boost when you use code trophy, and you'll also be able to double your deposit match up to 100%. This is a huge opportunity to cash out big, and Chalkboard has been helping me win so much money. The top sports bettors use this, especially because you can alternate lines. For example, this same line that's on Jamal Murray, you can alternate it to 22 or have it even lower if you feel that you want to go on the over on 16.5. You can basically alternate almost every single line on the app to your liking and cash out on your own plays. So make sure to use code trophy, click the link in the description below, and download Chalkboard. For our last line, we'll be going over to the rebounds tab, and we'll be scrolling down. Or actually, this line is not yet on PrizePicks, but it will be on PrizePicks later up today. We'll be going on Outlier. For now, we'll be looking at Ivica Zubac for 11.5 rebounds. We're going to be running this playback. We've hit this line a solid amount with Zubac, and he's been cashing us out recently. He's averaging 12.5, and for some reason, they aren't changing his line. If this line does get bumped up to 12, I would fade it, but overall, I do think this is a very solid prop to go on the over 4. He's hit this line in 4 straight games. Head-to-head, the last time that they did play was a very long time ago, or the last time that he played against them was the 2023. They played early this year in January, but he wasn't playing that game. And going up against centers, this is definitely not up to date because a lot of centers that they play against have gotten a solid amount of rebounds. The last game that he did play that was calculated, he had 24 rebound chances up against the Sacramento Kings, and this one was a blowout for them. He ended up playing or missing the third quarter almost completely, and he was still able to get 15 rebounds. In the last game, it was more of the same. There was a blowout, and he still went on the over for this line. This game, they are definitely not going to blow out the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Celtics do shoot a bunch, so I do like this line for the over. The Celtics really don't have anyone intimidating to grab rebounds, and Zubac is overall a pretty solid center for grabbing rebounds. So if you guys like this line, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And again, if you guys do want a bonus pick, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 500 likes. If you guys do want a full 6-pick parlay and exclusive plays from the outlet, go ahead and click the link in the pinned comments and join their exclusive Discord so you can cash out on their picks. They've been on an absolutely insane run, especially with the NBA, and they got some solid Monday Night Football picks later up today, so you guys definitely do want to cash out on those picks. They post late night and early morning, which is great, so you guys don't have to worry about missing any plays because they're constantly posting the best value plays. That'll be all for today's video, though. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below your favorite pick of the day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.